This is amazing. I am Native American, which is great. Cool. I am Asian passing, though, which means that everybody assumes that I'm Asian all the time, and you know what? I love it. I do. One time I was at IHOP eating by myself, as you do when you go to IHOP, and the waitress taps me on the shoulder and she's like, hey, somebody paid for your meal over there. And I looked over to see who it was. It was an older white man wearing a Vietnam War hat. So he clearly just thought I was Vietnamese, you know? And you know what? I will be Vietnamese any day of the week for a short stack. For sure. One time I was at a bodega waiting for a sandwich to get made, minding my own business, and an Asian woman walked in. She immediately locked eyes with me, starts crying uncontrollably. And then she comes up to me and she's like, I haven't seen you in 3 years. And I just looked at her and I was like, yeah, work is crazy right now. You know, I don't know if you remember this, but you do owe me $10. When people find out I'm Native American, they're like, do you have a traditional Native American name, like Crazy Horse or Sitting Bull or something like that? And I'm like, no, I don't. But if I did have one, it would be Chipotle Bathroom Code. That is my vibe.
Hi, welcome to Asian Arts Initiative. It's our 2021 annual spring benefit. It's the second one we're doing virtually, but this time we have a small audience. We are gathered and broadcasting in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, named after the family that swindled land from Lenape people. So we are acknowledging space that all people hold when they are refugees in their own countries. That was Brian Behe, a gay comedian from the Tohono O'odham Nation and a member of the Hopi and Navajo Nation living in Lenape territory. You can follow him at Brian_Behe. That's B-A-H-E. Speaking of verse bottoms, the theme of tonight's annual benefit is mom. Moms, because Mother's Day is coming up, May 8th, in case you didn't already know. That's Sunday. Because moms are Tauruses, all of us are Tauruses. Moms make the world go round, and in our ever-expansive defining of what makes a mother, we're including everybody in Team Mom. Dog moms, cat moms, drag mothers like Eric, who you're going to meet in a second, teachers, nannies, nurses, basically anybody who has to hide in the bathroom for some privacy. Extra points if you bring your food in there with you. So we're going to thank a bunch of specific moms. We'd like to thank our sponsor mom for the evening, Pico, which is an excellent company, oui c'est vrai, and probably a mom because if anyone's a mom, it's an energy company, right? I'd also like to thank our tech moms, Rashid Anwar Zakat and Dan Anwar Foley, on the broadcast vMix feed, audio and cameras. We're going to make fun of them throughout the night, and that's how you'll know they're still there. And the work of Asian Arts Initiative in general is made possible by a gang of some thick-ass moms. We're going to name a few. First and most notably, Mama Night Foundation, who made this whole broadcast possible. We just got like a boatload. I think buttload is the technical term, and it always trips me up because it doesn't sound right. But we just got a buttload of equipment this week. Cameras, lighting, sound. So stay tuned as this whole project gets better and better. Modern Day, the trilogy, the major funders, Ford, Mellon, Penn. These aren't moms, they're mothers. They would never let you call them mom. They're out here carrying around giant checkbook purses, you know the ones I'm talking about, with actual paper checks, credit cards, loyalty program, little punch cards, just like a buttload of receipts, and probably a few tabs of acid. Moms are also gender expansive. We like to include everybody. They are queer, they're LGBT, so I want to shout out my lesbian moms, Fels Foundation, Bartol Foundation, Bera, Bears more bi-curious. Our queer moms too, Leeway, IPMF, NPN, anything that's an acronym is clearly LGBTQIA2S. So hi, Caitlin, Nuela, Denise. Moms are also not exclusive. We got Wells Fargo mom and PNC mom, even though they compete. We have 2 wives. So we're accepting money from BOFA, WSFS, HSBC, Capital One, except none of you get to live in the main house. That's just Wells Fargo and PNC. Moms are also not biological. Sometimes we join them through marriage. Shout out to partners at Doris Duke, Elizabeth Firestone Graham, Joseph Robert, Henrietta Wirtz, Honickman, Ludwig, Dolfinger McMahon, Lawrence Saunders, Sheila Fortune, and wow, Dowdy Foundation spending itself out of existence. Go Google it, it's really cool. Moms are also not all organic. Moms can be an amalgamation of inputs and outputs that teach us how to love through simian impulses that mean more to us than we realize in the moment. So thank you, Pew. And moms are complex and imperfect. They need a lot of love and patience. So I want to thank everybody at the City of Philadelphia. We're here and ready to talk. All right, so you're with us for the next hour and a half, and I just want everybody at home who's worried about me being all exposed with my mask off, what's going on. We're practicing a lot of COVID-19 safety vigilance. I think all of us are double vaccinated at this point, but we've also been transfusing blood for the last 6 months. So, you know, we basically all have the same DNA sequence. What else? I guess that's it. I think that's all of my thank yous. I'm not going to thank the staff because I'm never going to remember all of your names, and then I'm going to feel bad about the one person whose name I've forgotten. That's just the truth. I have 9 staff, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget someone. I'm looking right at Matt. I'm going to thank Matt because he did a lot of work. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce my better half for the evening, Eric Jaffe, and we're going to talk to you about the other half of this program.
Hello! Yeah. A thunderous round of applause. I love them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Y'all, Eric is Drag Queen of the Year 2018, 2020, and just so fabulous, and is
correct.
Yeah, correct. That's right. And tells the truth, nothing but the truth. Okay. Mm-hmm. So a lot of you are watching because you got a benefit box, or you know, you should have been paying attention to the benefit in a box. So what's in the box? Let's find out. Let's play that tape.
Look at this box.
Yeah.
Look at this, a t-shirt. Mm-hmm. So cute. Some a little scrub daddy. Mm-hmm. You've got to have your daddy scrub.
Yes.
No one else in the house. Oh my goodness, things that are tied together.
Oh, it all comes
Chrysanthemum tea, shiitake mushrooms. Not magic mushrooms, they are shiitake.
We don't know.
You never know. We'll all find out together. Ooh, what's this?
Sauerkraut.
A sauerkraut. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's fermented.
Mm-hmm. Good for the gut biome.
A scratch off. Loaded with 20s. Wow. Top price of $2,000. Can you believe it? What's this, a bib? I need that.
Yeah.
For my meal later. Here we have some, a candle, a floral candle for Mom.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh, and what's in here?
Set that on fire.
Set it on fire.
Let's open this.
Let's open it.
Okay.
I'll keep opening other things while you
All
open
right.
it. Here, give me this
Okay,
box.
thanks.
All
Okay,
right.
here we go.
I'm great at carrying a lot of
Here.
things at once.
I'll do this now.
Yeah, you
Now
do that.
can-
Great.
Okay, here we go.
This looks like, does it say popcorn? Oh, it's a mask, a clay mask. Ooh, for your pores. Don't get too close to this face, all right,
No.
cameraman?
Yeah. Dirty, dirty.
Yeah, the pores are open. What's in here? A soap?
So,
This is a hint.
yes.
It's soap. You love when you get soap as a gift. It's like, well, you probably
need
need
it.
it.
I
You
need
probably
it.
need it.
I
And
need
what's
the soap.
this? Ooh, cherries? Cherries in a syrup.
Yes.
Mmm. And we didn't find out what's in there.
Okay, what's in here?
Let's see.
Eric, tell
I'll
me.
reach in. My jewels are too large.
I know, your jewels are,
There's this with the salt.
looks like it.
It looks like salt.
Or,
for
you
seasoning.
know.
Or it's
It's a lot of something that would usually cost a lot of money.
a lot of money. You know.
That's what the scratcher tickets
Here's
are
a
for.
bag. I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
Great.
No, I was kind of hoping you'd hold all of it all night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll hold it in the box. Let's see what's in here. I think it's maybe, oh, I'm just going to rip it. It's like me at Hanukkah every year. What is this, licorice? No, it's too hard.
Wait, I want you to guess what that is because I know what it is.
It's a stick of some sort. Should I taste it? It has no flavor.
No, it's binchotan charcoal to
Great for your mouth.
filter your water.
Oh.
Skugel Putch, you need it filtered with a big stick.
So
a
it is
bird
good for your
stick.
mouth.
It is good
Oh,
for
it's
your
getting
mouth.
my
Just put it
hands
in your
filthy.
mouth.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
a really good way to filter water. Just put the
Uh-huh.
filter in your mouth.
And what's this?
Cocaine.
Great,
yeah.
more cocaine.
And that is
A monkey.
More cocaine.
More cocaine. What's in
Yeah.
this?
I think it's Tiger Balm, but we got Monkey Balm because I don't know if Tiger
Is
Balm's.
this money? Oh, it is.
There's money.
It looks like it could be money.
Is it real?
Or instructions, which I never read. It is instructions.
I'm gonna read all of my money from now
What's
on
it
to make
say?
sure it doesn't. Oh no, white monkey holding peach balm, methylsalicylate camphor mint. Yeah, it's monkey
this
oil.
smells
monkey.
nice.
Ooh.
So many scented things.
Here, I'll hold your sauerkraut. Eric.
2020 was the year we all forgot to wash ourselves properly.
Yeah.
So
20
lots of
seconds,
nice-
60 seconds. How long are we supposed to wash our hands? 90 seconds?
I think like 3 seconds is
3
good.
seconds, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I
With
thought.
the soap that you got in your box.
Yeah, right. Yeah, as long as we're soaped up. Oh my God, that was amazing.
And wasn't that amazing? More applause?
Yeah!
Wow.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at my notes because I've already forgotten where I am.
Great.
Fundraiser. This is a
A
fundraiser.
fundraiser! Money!
Yeah, we want money.
But
Yeah.
how do they get us the money?
So I'm at Ann-Ishi. And no, you can go to Asian Arts Philly at Venmo or asianartsinitiative.org/donate, or just go to asianartsinitiative.org, or just Google Asian Arts Initiative, or you're on YouTube, so just click on our profile name and it should show up right there, or someone in the chat room is writing you a link right now, so it should be really easy for you to find us.
Yes.
And know
Make
how
it
to
virtually
just-
rain on us.
Yeah.
So we can afford more sauerkraut.
Yes, that's right. Because that's what we need, more sauerkraut. Oh, we have a PayPal, but I don't know how to, whatever. Just, look it
Find the
up.
PayPal.
Yeah. Cash money if you want to come out here. Right now, we're at 1219 Vine Street.
Yeah, make it rain.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, and what are we fundraising for? Let me just tell you right
That's
now.
the question.
Yeah, so we're celebrating moms because we have so many kids in here.
Ooh, kids.
I know. We'll talk about that later.
Talk about filthy.
But, oh God, all that soap really, actually.
for the
kids,
children.
They make the soap. That's what we
Oh.
have them do here. We
That's
just
great.
have them working, with their hands. It's a really important tactile skill.
Yes, yes.
And then also we have these holes in our roof, in the ceiling. It's really bad, actually. I'm being serious now. We actually have multiple drip buckets on our drip buckets, y'all.
Drip buckets
Full of drips.
full of drips
Yeah.
I'm
so-
dripping.
Yeah.
into a bucket.
We need those drip buckets out of here. So help us fix that roof.
Yes.
It's a lot of money to fix things in a
So
building.
much.
Yeah.
What do buildings cost these days?
Like,
so much.
I know, that's a really good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm the legal owner of this building.
You
and I
are.
don't know. Let me just think. So if
Like-
you carry the one, and then it's like 3 of my offices equals that. So it's like $1.5 bajillion.
That's so much money.
Is Bill Gates looking?
I mean, he's
Is that a
available.
really easy way to solve this
I heard he's on Tinder now, so
And I am all about that PC culture.
there you go. Yeah, keep it
Yes.
PC, children.
Yes. Okay, so, last chance to go Google us. Actually, not last chance. You should be doing this
Yeah.
every day, all day.
All day.
Leaving money for us, but we also have more benefit boxes if you need something in exchange, if it's like quid pro quo, if supporting Asian Arts Initiative isn't enough, you can just
Right.
go buy a benefit box.
More sauerkraut.
You know what, and I'm just going to say it, I'm going to give away a couple. Yeah. So if you don't already have one, email info@asianartsinitiative.org, and in the subject heading, just say, I want a box. And we will just choose somebody at random.
Yeah.
Okay? All
All
right.
right.
Eric, do you like this crowd?
Look at this beautiful crowd.
Yeah.
The
All
people-
5 of them.
The people
Yes.
are here, and I think should we say hello to them now?
Yeah, we should. We should say
Hello. Hi, beautiful crowd. All right, so I'm not gonna come, too close, not because of COVID, because a drag queen should never step out of the light. But I do want to say hello to all of you. Hello, what's your name? Sandra, thank you so much for being here. You look gorgeous. I heard that you came from another event. Where were you today?
I did. I was giving the keynote speech.
The keynote speech!
Sorry, Sandra.
Excuse me, Sandra. Had to come from the keynote speech where?
Temple.
At Temple University.
No big deal,
Can you
just
believe
Temple.
that? We may not be in a large crowd, but we are in wonderful company with you, Sandra. And tell us about this outfit today. You are dressed from the waist down. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
It's the first time I've been in clothes.
And look at you.
Wow,
You look
yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for a round of applause for Sandra. You're not the keynote speaker here, but you are the keynote speaker somewhere. So remember that. And let's look over here. Hello, beautiful table. What are your names?
My name is Sari.
Sari.
I'm Aditi.
And I'm sorry, the mask. What was that?
Aditi.
Aditi. Thank you so much. Aditi, how old are you?
12.
12. The children. The children. I'm sorry, I said horrible things about the children
That's
before.
going to keep happening. It's
I
okay.
don't take it back.
Get used to it.
Such filthy children.
Wise.
Wow.
Wise. So wise.
Is that a Game Boy you brought?
Is it?
Yeah, but I broke it.
Oh, you broke it. Oh no. Back in my day, if you broke your Game Boy, that's it.
Yeah. Bye.
You're done. Bye. So thank you
No
for coming.
more.
You can leave now with your broken Game Boy. We appreciate it. And I'm sorry, tell me your
Siri?
name again.
Siri, like the
Siri.
iPhone.
Like the iPhone.
Like the iPhone.
Siri, tell me how to get a new Game Boy. For your child. And what brings you here tonight?
We are Catsie's guest. Catsie's an honoree.
Catsie's an
Catsie's
honoree.
honoree,
And
yes.
is Catzie here?
She's on her way.
Who knows Catzie and is not surprised right now? Just I'm looking right at the camera at everybody who knows Catzie who
Catzie,
is
if you're watching
100% unsurprised.
Your family is here.
Yes.
Without you. Well,
He said it, not me.
maybe our presence will be graced later. We'll see.
We're summoning. We're
We're
summoning.
summoning.
Yes.
I got you some sauerkraut.
Let's open it.
We're gonna open it and we're gonna
Open
summon.
all of the
That's-
sauerkraut.
I think that's how you
That'll do it,
summon
right?
the
Yeah.
honorees.
Yes.
You just open the sauerkraut.
Yeah.
And we have so many tables. I can't get to everyone. All of my Tinder ghosts are here. Everyone that's ghosted me on Tinder is here at this reserved table. But over here, hello. What are your names?
Hi, I'm Keem.
Keem, hi. And what brings you here tonight?
I'm an AAI board member.
A board member.
Yes.
Excuse me. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a UX designer.
A UX designer? What's a UX?
User experience,
A
like
user-
software design.
I was like, can you build me a outfit? Apparently not. Maybe we'll look it on the computer. What kind of software do you design? Game Boy games?
No, it's not.
Can you believe this? Absolutely useless. What do you design?
Software for researchers.
For
Oh my
researchers.
God.
I'm bored already.
I know. Why don't you just lie? That would be a user
You could've
experience.
my experience is now not user
Oh
friendly.
my God.
And tell me
More
about
like loser
loser
experience. Am I
That's
right?
right. That's right.
Jeez.
And tell me about this hunk of man you brought with you tonight.
Hey, Four
I
Eyes.
know.
Yes.
Obviously,
Woo.
easy on the eyes. How did you two meet?
We used to work together.
Used to work together
That's what you're boring too.
at the user experience.
The user experience factory.
But you don't work there anymore.
I still do. She's moved on.
So you have moved to greater experiences in research, and now your experience is in,
My experience?
yeah, what are you?
Graphic design.
Graphic design.
I know what that is.
I know what that is. What do you build websites?
Yes.
Have you ever built a
I
Game
know
Boy
what
game?
a website is.
Nobody here has built Game Boy games. Can you believe this?
Useless.
Siri, can you look up where we can find some Game Boy game designers? Thank you so much. Well, there are so many other people here that I would like to get to, but the
I
time,
know,
my
it's
ghosts,
just so hard.
my
Yeah.
Tinder ghosts.
You know what? We have some of them on tape. Let's
Oh,
roll that video of, I think it's the kids now.
Oh,
We
the
talked about
kids.
some of those kids.
The kids.
We love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that segue? Yeah.
Thank
It's a
you.
good user experience, right?
It is.
For the last year or so during the pandemic, we have transformed our gallery into a digital access center, providing Wi-Fi and supervision for kids who can't otherwise do school from home. So today I thought we might go around and talk to some of these kids about Mother's Day.
My name's Armani, I'm 10 years old, and I love to do art.
Can you tell me your name and how old you are?
I'm Josh, and I'm good, and I'm 11.
Oh, okay. Can I ask you some questions about your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with, tell us who you are.
My mom's son.
Tell me about your mom. What's she into?
My mom, she's very nice when she wants to be, of course.
Only
she's
when
ve-
she wants to be.
Well, most of the time, yeah. She's really nice. She always does stuff for us that we don't even ask her to. She's just like an awesome mom. I love her so much.
Can you tell me a little bit about your mom? Do you have any good plans for your mom? No? Is anybody in your family going to do anything for her, do you think? Yeah? What do you think you want to do for her on Mother's Day?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my mommy a chocolate heart.
Oh, that's so sweet. Are you making it?
Yes.
That's so great.
I'm gonna put little chocolates in it.
Oh, that is really, really sweet. Excuse me, can I talk to you? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a child, Jalen.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, I am a child.
Oh, you are?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then.
I'm my mother's child.
Okay, well, so I have a radical, wild idea. Can I be your mom? Hear me out. Can I be your mom? Okay. We have so much in common. I'm kind of already your mom, I feel like.
Nah, there's a lot more steps to be the mom.
Oh, really? Like what?
Taking care of kids
Yeah, that's true.
until
That's
they grow.
Until you grow up. And then once you're grown up, it's over, right?
Right. And then
Okay.
you can go find your own house.
Well, I'm not going to ask you if I can be your mom because we know each other way too well. But will
Right.
you be my mom?
Sure.
Awesome. Taking care of people, and especially of children, is a particularly difficult job, but one that we do with pride and take very seriously here at Asian Arts Initiative. We believe in building community through the power of moms. So if you'd like me to become your mother, please consider donating to asianartsinitiative.org or at Asian Arts Philly at Venmo, and really you could just Google us, Asian Arts Initiative Philadelphia. Thank you.
The children.
They're all right.
They're fine.
Yeah, they're pretty productive.
I think that going forward in life, like years down the line, we should just always wear protective shields around children.
Yeah.
You know?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been doing it for years already.
Masks that the children have made, right? I can't emphasize this enough. We really need to start them really early.
Yes.
At this, in the labor force, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to dovetail now into honoring our honorees.
Our guests.
But I have this radical idea that I'm throwing out to Dan and Rashid now. What if we move into the programming segments with pop-up videos and all that jazz?
We love thinking
Can
on
we
our
do that?
toes. Getting a thumbs up.
That's what it is, right? A thumb? Okay, so let's go ahead and
looks like
play some of these. So let me set it up. Okay. So Asian Arts Initiative is a space. We're in space.
We're in the
Yes,
space.
where
It's
we
beautiful.
stage a lot of beautiful art, including a lot of performing arts. And a group that is the next video not Papa? Can somebody let's break the fourth wall. Is it Shannon?
Cow!
It is Papa or Shannon?
Papa, can you hear me?
It is Into the Woods,
Oh, that's me.
and then Shannon, and then Papa.
Okay, let's think on our toes. Let's keep talking about kids and do Shannon.
Children.
Wait, I changed my mind. That's another interview with me, so let's do Papa.
Yeah.
Let's do Papa. Let's watch the Papa videos.
Let's watch it.
Hello, my name is Kat Ramirez. I use they and she pronouns interchangeably, and I am the creative director of Philadelphia Asian Performing Artists, or PAPA. We are an all-volunteer, member-based community arts organization that provides holistic artist care for 100-plus performers, designers, technicians, and administrators of Asian descent in the Philadelphia area. Being an artist is so much more than the finished product we see on stage. From residencies to movie nights to performance opportunities, workshops, craft circles, potlucks, and more, we create programming that addresses artists' needs from every vantage point of the creative process. We envision a Philadelphia where performers of Asian descent are thriving, and this June, we're inviting you into our process. Come to Papa is not just an amazing pun from the mind of one of our members, shout out to Joe Ahmed. It is a 10-day, 30-event celebration of the ingenuity and necessity of our Pan-Asian performing arts community. With live and pre-recorded performances, readings of 8 new plays from our Playwrights Project, community meals, workshop series, guided meditations, and national pitch sessions that will create opportunities for local artists to be seen by arts organizations across the country, Come to Papa invites artists, audiences, administrators, and presenters alike to gather and forge relationships. Keep an eye out on our social media at Philly Asian Performing Artists or our website, www.phillyasianartists.com, and through AAI's various platforms, so you too can come to Papa. That's never going to get old for me. This would not be possible without the long-standing support from Asian Arts Initiative. We would not exist if AAI didn't exist, and we are so grateful to this partnership. And Come to Papa will also feature some familiar faces to AAI audiences, like Chantal Roby-Pease, Joseph Ahmed, Daniel Park, Stephanie Kyung-Sum Walters, Makoto Hirano, Bijan Yo, Anita Holland, Mel Su, Shaylee Dadiala, Nika D, and maybe even this next artist you're about to see. Ani Gavino is a Filipinx multimedia movement artist, researcher, writer, and cultural worker. As the director of Ani Malaya Works, Gavino uses storytelling as a tool to explore ancestral memories, spiritual journeys, and community-based art. Since 2019, she curated gatherings for Filipino Americans to gather and discuss issues on identities and historical erasure. She collaborates with her first-generation Filipino-American 12-year-old daughter, Malaya Cassandra, in documenting their decolonial practices through their book series, Describing. Follow on IG, Ani_Malaya Works, ANI_MALAYAWORKS, and website www.anigavino.com, ANIGAVINO.com. Truly, Ani is incredible. I'm really touched every time I see some of her work, and have been really blessed in a lot of ways to be involved in some of the community that she's making, and it's wonderful. So I hope you enjoy.
We're not Ani Lil Gavino.
We are not.
Ani Lil Gavino should be playing next, and
Dan.
let's see, Dan.
Amongst my people, my family, there's a feeling of belonging and warmth, a sense of joy brought by the inescapable laughter. I yearn for this feeling. Separated by oceans of land and water, my spirit waits to rejoin.
Hello, my name is Kat Ramirez. I use they and she pronouns interchangeably, and I am the...
Once again,
And we're back.
Ani Lil Gavino.
Wow.
So riveting.
Riveting.
Unlike Tweedledee and Tweedledum over here.
She comes from the west, and I come from the east. We are not the same.
Love
come from the same source, the same breath of life.
Yes, that was
beautiful.
stunning.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was really beautiful. And I mean this very sincerely. If you do ever get it, really?
Wow. It was, the Game Boy has fallen to the
I was so
ground.
close to nailing that, and now I don't remember where I am anymore again. Great.
And we just said nice things about children, too.
Take it all back. Taking it all back.
Yeah.
So, Anya Lil Gavino, such an amazing performer. If you do get the chance to watch them, there are a lot of beautiful videos on her website, and the audio in that introduction by Kat Ramirez, AAI bestie, a little muffled, and we were initially going to attempt to do like a live voiceover. It didn't happen, but basically what they were announcing is that this summer we'll be hosting an Asian American Theater Summit and Festival called Come to Papa, named after the Philly Asian performing artists. So please look out for those event announcements on our website and theirs. And I think we're going to try to buy just a smidge more time while we get our very late honorees ready.
So late.
Oh my God. And I can't think of anything better to follow up that beautiful interpretive ocean dance than Sondheim.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So
Sondheim.
should we go into the woods?
Yeah, let's do it.
Can you do that?
With me.
Can you do that?
It's because of Yo, and there's a giant in our midst, and my wife is dead. But it isn't my fault. I was given those beans. You persuaded me to trade away my cow for beans, and without those beans, there'd have been no stop to get up to the giant in the first place. Wait a minute, magic beans for a cow so old that you under the line and sell it with your tones. Were they worth more space? Were they oversold? Don't tell us who persuaded you to steal that gold. No, so it's your fault. It's not. It's true. Wait a minute, though. I only stole the gold to get my cow back from you. Yeah. No, it isn't. No, I kept those beans, but our house was cars chain managed because the conduct of the cars from cars. It's about the song that the girls got placed and the place got burnt in the first place. So it was his fault. No. Yes, it is. I guess. Wait a minute, though. I chopped down the beanstalk, right? That's clear, but without any beanstalk, then what's clear is how did the second giant get down here in the first place? Second place. Yes. How? Well, who had the other bean? The other bean? The other bean. You pocketed the other bean. I didn't. Yes, I did. No, it's yours. No, it isn't, because I gave it to my wife. No, it's yours. No, it isn't. Then whose is it? Wait a minute. You exchanged that bean to obtain your shoes, so the one who knows what happened to that bean is you. You mean that old bean that's your wife? Oh, dear, but I never knew, and so I threw, well, don't look here. It's your fault. But see, it's her fault. And it isn't mine at all. What? But if you hadn't gone back up again. We were needy. You were greedy. Did you need that hen? But I got it for my mother. So it's your fault, then. Yes, and what about the harp in the third place? The harp, yeah. She went and dared me too. I did it. She dared me too. You said that I was scared too. She dared me. No, I didn't. So it's your fault. Wait a minute. If you hadn't dared me too, and you had left the harp alone, we wouldn't be in trouble in the first place. Yes, if you hadn't thrown away the bean in the first place. He hadn't thrown away the bean in the first place. You're responsible. You're the one to blame. It's your fault. Shut the fuck up. It's the last midnight. It's the last wish. It's the last midnight. Soon it will be boom, squish. Told a little lie, stole a little gold, broke a little vow. Did you? Had to get your prince, had to get your cow, had to get your wish, doesn't matter how, anyway it doesn't matter now. It's the last midnight, it's the boom splat, nothing but a vast midnight, everybody smash flat, nothing we can do, not exactly true. We could always give her the boy. No, of course what really matters is the blame. Someone you can blame. Find if that's the thing you enjoy, placing the blame. If that's the aim, give me the blame. Just give me the boy. No. You're so nice. You're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch, you're the world. I'm the hitch, I'm what no one believes. I'm the witch, you're you're all liars and thieves like his father. Like his son will be too, or why bother? You'll just do what you do, it's the last midnight. So goodbye, all coming at you fast. Midnight, soon you'll see the sky fall. Here you want a bean, have another bean. Beans are made for making you rich. Plant them and they soar. Here you want some more. Listen to them roar, giants by the score. Oh, well, you can blame it on a witch. It's the last midnight. It's the last verse. Now before it's past midnight, I'm leaving you my last curse. I'm leaving you alone. You can tend the garden, it's yours, separate and alone. Everybody down on all fours, alright mother when lost the beans again. Punish me the way you did then. Give me claws and a hunch just away from this bunch and the gloom and the doom and the boom.
Thank
Yes!
you. Thank you.
Eric, where do we find you online, and how do we give you all of our money?
You can find me on Instagram at @TheEricJaffe, and that is the exact same handle as my Venmo and my Cash App, which is TheEricJaffe. And find me, send me money, follow me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send them all of the cash.
And that was inspired by this video from the 80s of Cher, who made a video playing all the roles in West Side Story. And ever since I saw that, I was like, oh, I just want a musical where I'm everyone. So check that out. It is wildly entertaining.
You are everyone. You're everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. And that breadstick thing.
Oh, yes,
That was really beautiful.
Well, you know, the baker,
Right.
you know, I figured a loaf of bread would be great to represent.
Represent.
Yeah, for all the baguettes out there.
Yeah, speaking of representation, I think this is a really good segue.
It's a segue.
Yeah. Breadsticks representation honorees.
Honorees.
Yes.
They're here.
Yes, they're here.
Yes, finally.
Finally.
Finally. They're here. Let me
Yes.
check my proverbial watch.
Okay, so a lot of our work is made possible by donors and patrons and board members who make sure I do my job, right? And so we just wanted to call attention to 3 very epic AAI moms. They're not all necessarily mothers, but they're certainly people who birthed us in spirit and in function sometimes. And so I'm going to introduce them one at a time, and we'll ask each of them one at a time to come up here and say just a couple things. I just realized I want to make sure there's a mic somewhere that comes up here by then. If not, we will do some interpretation of what
Dan's pointing.
Dan's pointing at-
around. And he's doing many things with his hands.
We're doing this. Huh?
Is that where the mic is?
The mic? Oh,
Dan,
they're going to
the
speak
pointing.
into my
It's
mic.
the ground. The ground is
the
a mic.
ground mic.
So you're going to get on the floor, honorees.
We're going to do some floor dancing.
Great.
Okay, cool. All right, so our first honoree I wanted to announce, Gerry Givnish is the founder of The Painted Bride, and if you have lived in Philadelphia and worked in the arts in any capacity, just needs no introduction at all. If he does, then your eyes are closed, or you're not paying attention, or I don't know. And actually, the oldest serving board member at Asian Arts Initiative, which was a project that came out of The Painted Bride under the stewardship of a then intern, I believe, Gail Issa, my predecessor, Holler. So for 25 years, it was really their project, and none of this would have been possible had it not been for Gerry, actually. So let's see, how do we do this? Do you want to make fun of him first, or should we have him come up here?
Let's have him come up here.
Okay, and then we'll make fun of him up here.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
Gerry, if you could come on up here.
Yes. Now watch out for the microphone. No, it's real.
It's a real microphone.
It's a real microphone.
I know, the 21st century is wild.
I'd say get down on all fours, but you know. You were.
No, on all fours was in your song.
Oh, yes, it was. I like to, that's a running theme in my life.
Dogs?
No, just being on all fours.
Well, I don't need to make fun of it.
Oh, yes,
It's sort of happening
it's
all
happening.
by itself.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So Gerry, do you want to? I don't know. I know this is all very sudden. It came together very slapdash. I should also note these 3 honorees were meant to be honored last year, and then the pandemic hit, and I said, "Get the f out of here. We're going to do this another day." So that's that day, and now we're not prepared, but it's okay. Do you have anything you'd like to say to this audience, or to the internet, or to the ground mic?
I like your show.
Thank you so much. But, you know,
How long have you been doing it?
I have been performing in drag for about 10 years. But I am a theater child. I have a BFA in theater that I like to weaponize and use to my advantage.
You're purple.
Thank you. Purple is my favorite color.
I'm just glad to be here, and I just remember Gail trying to buy this building, and
I'm going to ask you to come in so we can see you.
I remember Gail trying to buy this building, and one problem after another, and he kind of caricatured the...
Find your light, Gerry. There it is.
I'm not a theater person.
Well, we know.
I remember Gail trying to buy the building. That's
And that's all you remember.
That's all I remember.
Well,
But we know that she bought the building.
we do know. We have the deed.
Yeah, right.
And that's all.
That's right.
Any other fond memories
A
in there?
lot of fond memories, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I think Helen Gim was on our board, one of the first board members. And Tony Nguyen was on the board. Maybe Ellen Sumakawa was on the board. It was a very diverse board. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, these are all really awesome board members.
The impetus was one of our staff persons said that, there's a lot of Black Asian violence in these stop and go stores in West Philadelphia. Can you do anything about it? So my friend Gilad contacted a clergyman in West Philly who called Lily Ye, who was probably the most prominent Asian artist in Philadelphia at the time. And Lily's a visual artist and a wonderful community artist too. She and I worked at the prison for a long time. And she thought, well, Painted Bride's doing something like this. She called Gil, and Gil called another artist. And she got in touch, and she created a play called Between the Cracks, and it was performed it was life stories of a couple Asian American teenagers. I think they were Vietnamese American teenagers. And it told their stories, and that was the start of it. And we performed it in West Philly in an elementary school. So that's kind of the spirit of it. And of course, Gail, she was, nobody could say no to Gail. So she's just just a life force. And I think you're the best replacement.
You weren't our first choice. You're a great second choice.
Oh my God, I'm a replacement.
You're the other side of Gail. Gail is a musician, and she liked taiko drumming, and very philosophical, and then you're a writer and a word person.
I am a word person.
Well, that's my spiel.
Thank you.
Well, Gerry, thank you so much.
Yeah. Whoa, we're going to make fun of you once you leave.
Oh, no. You did it all yourself, Gerry.
Gerry.
Thank you.
I'm so glad Gerry brought up the sort of animating impetus for this organization, actually, because we get asked this question very frequently now. What is Asian Arts Initiative doing in light of the latest sort of anti-Asian violence and everything that is happening? And, you know, what is the work around the awareness with various crises in our community and in the diaspora? I mean, I don't know how many of you read the Arundhati Roy editorial about India. It's really heartbreaking. So there's always information out there. There's always some story of violence and inequity and racism. And unfortunately, the answer to that question of what are we doing is the same thing we've been doing since the 90s, actually. This is continued work. We continue to do it. It's not changing. It's a very slow arc. We're just feeding it. And so I'm really glad you brought up those sort of early days, because the questions are still completely relevant. Absolutely. So the questions that Gail was trying to answer in the Black and Asian Poetry Coalitions and that playwriting and through taiko drumming are still super, super relevant today. Speaking of relevant, our next honoree, so relevant.
So relevant.
Yes. Catzie Vilayphonh.
Catzie. We've been waiting.
Waiting.
Yes.
And the founder of Laos in the House, look that up. You can find her pretty easily because very few people are named Catzie. With a Z, I-E. I think I'm spelling that right. And, you know, but we're not going to let her loose just that easily.
No.
I mean, she was very late.
Yes. Not as late as Gerry over here.
Not as late as Gerry, yeah. Not as late as Gerry, that's true. It's like they were competing. Like,
well,
who could
yeah.
be here
I mean,
later?
Gerry's working on dinosaur time. You can't blame him.
I'd say Catzie's on mom time, but her child is here.
Earlier.
So that's not the excuse. Well, Catzie, let's see. Why don't you come up here and let us make fun of you?
Hi, Cat.
Thank you.
Yes.
A lot of people consider this an honor, but you know.
Well, I'm an artist, so I had to look busy. So.
You do look busy.
Yes, very busy.
So busy.
What have you been busy with lately?
You know what? I would say since it's been the 20-year anniversary of Michelle and I performing together as Yellow Rage, and our poem "Listen Asshole" premiered, I think we've been really busy being tagged in all of the resurrection of it, and I think in the conversations about what have Asian Americans been doing, or like when have Asian Americans spoken out, and I feel like there's always, well, what about this video? Do you know this video? This video? What about this video that came out 20 years ago? So it's sort of just sort of being there for people and sort of thanking people for remembering us or discovering us, or sort of like, you know, keeping the conversation going. So, and we actually just last weekend upstairs on the 3rd floor, we actually just re-taped a video performance that isn't just us walking out on stage in New York and, you know, screaming at strangers, but rather a re-envisioning with Anita and Masa, who run Revolt Studio. And to make it more poignant, we were also surrounded by Asian Americans in our community, so we were able to perform with them as opposed to at them. So
I love that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Were you in New York City? Is that why you were late? Were you
no,
yelling at people?
I was driving down Lincoln Drive and I was stuck in traffic, and then like this light came over and it smelled like sauerkraut, and then I opened my eyes and then I was here. So I don't know what happened. Oh my God! It was purple.
It works. Sauerkraut works, y'all. If you want somebody
does.
in your life, just open a jar of sauerkraut in our theater.
Did you know that I was going to give you sauerkraut?
No, I didn't.
You just smelled it earlier?
I just kind of had I don't know, it just came over me and I was
You
here.
were in a fugue state.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Wow. Might be a symptom of vaccination. I don't know, a vaccine or COVID. We don't know anymore, right? So I'm trying to think of how to culminate on this, but you know, Catzie, one of the exciting things about your involvement with the AAI is that it has been through the ranks. I mean, you were here
I also started
as a
out
young
as an
person.
intern.
Yeah. And now you're larger than life and eat us for lunch. So it's kind of great. You know, this is what happens when you come through Asian Arts Initiative. You blossom into Catzie. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you, Catzie.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy the sauerkraut. It's on me.
Okay, and last but not least is actually one of our newest board members, but a stalwart community figure, just so beloved in the city and has called it home 3 separate times. Came here, left, came back, left, and came back. Founder of BlackStar, Maori Karmael Holmes. I guess once I say BlackStar, you all know exactly who I'm talking about, and such an amazing person.
She's backstage. Should
She's
I,
back. Yeah,
should I
let's
get her?
out.
Let's get her.
Make sure she's.
All right, she's here. Oh, she's moving on her own. Look at that. There she is. Yes, hello.
Yeah, that's good. Okay,
Hi.
hi. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Thanks for being
yeah.
here.
So, Maori, we're really glad you could make it. I know you had this whole trip planned to Tulum.
Yes.
Thanks for coming back here real quickly before going back there. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let everybody know you were vacationing. I know you're really self-conscious about how hard you work.
You can tell she's so happy to be here from the smile.
Yeah. Those. You seem really happy. What's
Yeah.
that? You wouldn't miss this for the world?
Aww.
Oh my God, you have something to tell me? What's that? You're in love with me? Oh my God.
I'm the most beautiful person you've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
And so you're donating how
How
my
much?
how many
Millions?
zeros is that? How many
So-
commas is that?
Wow.
Wow.
The money is just flying.
It's just flying. I didn't know you had that kind of money, man.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Okay, yeah. You want to talk a little bit about your projects?
Tell us.
Oh, you're looking. Okay.
Fascinating.
So your love for me is platonic. Okay, got it. You're in the market for
In the market.
a guy?
Oh.
Oh.
Well, maybe we should auction off a date.
I think we should auction off a date with Maori Karmael Holmes. I
Yes.
think that sounds really fun and like something you would definitely want to see in your inbox when you get back from vacation.
Right.
You want me to share your email address and phone number? Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Mailing address, your home address.
Where you live?
Wow. I don't know, May. That feels a little irresponsible.
It does.
How about this? If you would like Maori, I'm serious, email us at info@asianartsinitiative.org and in the subject heading, write, I want Maori.
And the bidding starts at $3,000.
Yeah, $3,000. And you could have her.
All of this.
All of this.
All of this.
You can have Maori Karmael Holmes in the cardboard flesh. She's available. There was one other thing you wanted to announce, I think. I'm trying to remember. Do you remember? What was she supposed to talk about?
She talked about our beauty.
Yes, our beauty.
She talked about giving us a lot of money.
A lot of money.
And that she's very single.
She's very single, so she's very available. I think that's kind of, oh, and BlackStar is up and at it, and I know there's a lot more about that you can find out at blackstar.org. I think that's it, huh?
Yeah. Well, thank you for
have to
being
go? Oh, I'm
with us
sorry,
in
yeah.
person.
Okay, thank you.
We know you're so busy, so goodbye. Bye. Yes. So graceful.
So graceful.
Yeah.
So poised.
So poised.
I can't
elegant.
hold a smile that long. It's,
No.
It's sort
It
of,
hurts. It hurts.
It really does hurt.
Yeah.
Those are our honorees.
Our honorees.
Yeah.
A round of applause. Thank you.
And what happens when you don't show up, actually, right? So just be forewarned. I mean, I want you all to take us very seriously. What do we have left on my docket? I mean, we had to move around a lot of different pieces. So
We
I'm
did.
a little jumbled.
Oh, we wrote something down, someone's name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you?
Right.
Did we lose it?
Is it still relevant, Matt? Is it still relevant?
It's relevant.
Okay. So,
I think it's on the other page. We're very prepared for this.
We have a winner.
A winner.
Of the benefit box.
A drum roll, please.
Yes, thank you. Drum roll. You can even tap your feet on the ground with the ground mic. Okay, Gracie Mencia. If you're watching, you won a benefit box.
You won the box.
We'll get in touch with you. Yay. See, the internet works. Okay, let's start closing things down because it's 7:15 and we have like now another hour and a half of content. So
Great.
I just want to start telling you about some things that are happening at the Asian Arts Initiative that you all should be paying attention to. Like this summer, Jeffrey Chung will be coming back in June with the Unity at the Initiative show, culminating what's been basically 2 years of programming because we had to postpone it from last spring. We are selling and distributing epic limited edition skate decks designed by him. You guys have no idea how hard it is to get your grubby little hands on these things, so definitely stay tuned for when that drops. He will also be in here installing murals in our building and at the skate park at East Poplar and 10th Street. Anyway, it's somewhere near here. Our summer programming continues for kids, and actually, that's the thing that we need to tell you about. We have this amazing work program for kids. You make sauerkraut and soap all day for us. But we also want to introduce to you a totally new camp that we will be inaugurating, piloting this summer. And so we're going to run a little video to talk about that with its director.
Amazing.
Yeah. For those of you who don't already know, this is Shannon Lee, who I'm speaking with today, who is the president of the Bruce Lee Foundation. You're also the EP on an amazing TV show we're going to talk about in a little bit, and an actor and a mom, and you do all kinds of things. So what's going on?
What's going on? First of all, hello. Where to begin? I'm super excited about the Foundation's new programs. I'm super excited we're going to be doing a program with you.
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Asian Arts Initiative is hosting the first Camp Bruce Lee in Philadelphia. This is a camp for kids that you started in Los Angeles and then took it to Seattle to the Wing Luke Museum. We love Wing Luke.
Yep.
So, yeah, tell our audience what they can expect this summer.
Yeah, so Camp Bruce Lee is a day camp for kids. And, you know, my desire in everything that I do is to express the message and the philosophy and the practices of my father, Bruce Lee. And so we do that through the foundation. We do that through our entertainment projects. We do it in a multitude of ways. And so I wanted to find a way to bring those types of teachings and practices to kids. And I think, you know, with kids, you know, you don't want to sit there and like lecture them. They're going to be antsy and moving around and not paying attention. So we came up with this notion to create this camp program that would have kids engage in martial arts as a way to be in touch with their bodies and to inspire confidence in themselves. And then also to have a host of activities that are what we sort of call like philosophy in action. So like they're fun activities, but they're tied to certain ideas and themes. And each day of camp has like a different theme based on a different Bruce Lee quote. And then all the activities are based around that and then sprinkled in with martial arts throughout the day. And the kids have just loved it. Like it's a lot of fun. They get to be active. They get to punch and kick things. They get to have foam nunchucks and, you know, learn how to do that. And
very important.
Very important.
Yeah.
Very
safe
important.
weapons.
A camp with weapons. Yeah. Safe weapons. Yes.
All right. So I think a lot of us are also buzzing about this latest news. We just heard last month that Warrior has been renewed for season 3. And for anybody who's really into martial arts, movies or shows or anything that involves like fighting, I mean, for like fight per second ratio is really high. So you see a lot of beautifully choreographed fighting. So can you tell us a little bit about the show for those of us who aren't fangirls?
Yes. It is, as you say, it's entertaining on a number of fronts, I think you'll agree. So there's awesome action, as you point out, but it's also historical drama.
Yes, I couldn't believe how accurate, to the extent that I've understood 19th century American history, it's so accurate.
Yeah, so it takes place in 19th century San Francisco, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, it's
so fun. It is very, very fun to watch. And it's so fun to watch, and I bet it would be even funner to act in. And I just wonder if there's any room in there for a persnickety art director from Philadelphia to be cast in a walk-on anything, like all the way the homely new immigrant sweeping up the brothel floor. Just putting it out there if you know the casting director.
All right. Well, I do know the casting director. I happen to be fairly connected on this one. So
I also know a little bit of.
All right. Well, if you do Camp Bruce Lee, then you'll be ready.
Yeah, I'll come with my phone nunchucks.
We don't have the season written yet. We have to write the season. It will film next year sometime. So, it's going to be a minute before it's available, but that gives everybody time to watch seasons 1 and 2.
Yeah. So you're telling me if it hasn't been written yet, there's definitely a chance to write.
There's definitely a chance.
So there's a possibility, just,
I will say this. Mm-hmm. We film in South Africa.
Oh. Okay. I'm very willing.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Like a year from now. So we'll just work with what we have.
Okay. Great. Just keep an open mind. Okay. Well, thanks, Shannon, and so excited about Camp Bruce Lee, and then it'll get everybody real jazzed about Warrior, and then we'll have Camp Bruce Lee again, and it's just gonna be all kinds of fun.
Yeah. Oh no, thank you. We're so excited to be partnering with Asian Arts Initiative on this, and I'm so excited to share the program with the kids. And it really is such a heartwarming program. It really is. Even though there's some martial arts and all that, like it's a really beautiful, heartwarming program, and the kids love it. So I'm just so excited to share it.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah. All right. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. So we have regular youth arts workshop programming in the summer, and that's going to be 6 weeks in June and July, I think. July and August. And at the end of that, we're going to cap it with this optional program, Camp Bruce Lee. So if you have anybody in your life who's in the age range, I think it's something like 11 to 14. I'm sorry, I don't know all the details. Go to our website. But you can pre-register there right now. We offer scholarships as well, because this is actually a paid program, which is unusual for us. But that's the only way I'm going to be able to afford this ticket to South Africa.
Which obviously we gotta go.
We're going.
Ticket for two.
Two,
right?
of course,
tickets,
yeah. You can play the homely brothel sweepers.
Drag queen fun.
Thank you. Yes, yeah.
Right.
19th century drag queen. Exactly, Chinatown drag queen. Yes. Great. Okay, so that's where we're going with that registration money.
Mm-hmm.
Keep donating at Asian Arts Philly on Venmo.
Cha-ching.
And look for us on the social handles. Just look for us and give us money and celebrate everybody we've celebrated here today. I hope my chat room moderators have done their job and dropped links left and right so you can find everybody. And who else do we need to thank? Oh, Eric. Look for Eric at the Eric Jaffe.
Thank you. Yes, at the Eric Jaffe.
Mm-hmm.
And where do we find you?
Here?
Here. Yeah. But where do we find your social media?
Oh, yes. So I'm at ill_iterate because I came up with that 20 years ago and I thought I was so clever.
So clever, yeah.
Yeah, I should have done the just Annie she thing, right? Like own myself, but no, I hid behind an alias. You can find me at Thank you for
Yeah,
offering
of course.
that. But really, you just want to find me at Asian Arts Philly. I live here. So, is that it?
I think that's
I
it.
think that is it. Anybody
Thank you
else
for
want to say
watching.
anything?
Yes.
There's a mic right here.
Get on the floor.
All fours. All right, I think that's it. And oh my God, we're 5 minutes early. That's okay, right? I think most of you want to finish your dinner without looking at our faces.
Probably.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Yes.